Coming up next, we have Brandon Clokey of the Northland Anti-War Coalition. Please welcome him to the stage.
Good afternoon, how are you? So you gotta be good after watching something like that. I'm telling you. You know, for years, we as a community have gathered here to remember Dr. King. We've gathered here to remember his dream, but we've also gathered here to celebrate hope. We have come to celebrate a heart-driven mission to seek fairness, equality, but most importantly, peace. One of the cornerstones of Dr. King's dreams was for people of all origins to live in respect of one another and appreciate each other despite their differences. But as we know, peace is not always a reality. Celebrating hope, fairness, and equality isn't always simple. For years, we as a nation have been involved in war. We have focused billions and billions of dollars on fighting and sending money overseas to rebuild that in which we've destroyed. I'm not going to stand up here. I'm not going to stand up here and get into statistics because that's not the mission of the day. But understand this. Part of the mission of the Northland Anti-War Coalition is to stop what is happening elsewhere. Part of the mission is to end the needless killings that we are involved in. Part of the mission of the Northland Anti-War Coalition is to bring our brothers and sisters, our aunts and uncles, our sons and daughters home. It is to not focus on rebuilding foreign lands, but it's to look within ourselves and to see our own communities and see what we can do here at home. It's about bringing true awareness to the simple fact that there are better ways of investing money elsewhere. Every single one of us in this room know of communities that we can build up. Every single one of us in this room knows of a person who needs lifted up, who needs our help. But how often are they told there's no money? I would invite you to visit the northlandantiwar.com website to see the facts, to see the statistics, and to see perhaps what our dollars could do here at home. One of the big missions and statements that always was behind Dr. King's statements anywhere he went, whether it was in Washington or behind a pulpit, was about the fact that he often spoke about rising up. He spoke about the reality that each and every one of us has a time in which we need to rise up. And regardless of whether we want to believe it or not, that time will come. There's a reference that I now live by, and it goes like this. As we know, the tide will rise regardless of our best efforts. We only have one choice, and that's to rise with it. That's what Dr. King was about. That's why I'm here today. And again, that's why I invite you to look at the website, understand in more detail what I'm talking about, and understand that it is each of our missions, or it should be each of our missions, to help one another in our community rise up. Thank you.